as the dream starts to be realized, like you also need to be conscious, like, are you elevating your surroundings? Are you conscious of your surroundings? Say that one more time. Are you conscious of your surroundings? Like, you need to elevate your surroundings. We discussed the notion in the past about elevating your circle, but I think that a lot of people are missing the part where you need to elevate your surroundings to match your ideals, to match your pursuits, to match your energy. Like, the things that you are trying to become, your goals, you know what I mean, as lofty as they may be, you need to elevate your surroundings. I heard a really powerful thing from Ed Milet. If you don't know who Ed is, you got to go check Ed out. But he said that, like, when, you know what I mean, when they were building and when they were first kind of, you know what I mean, starting to experience success, and he was building his businesses and stuff, that him and his wife, anytime that they would get any extra wins, financial wins, they would use that money to go down and quote unquote, what Ed said was, touch the dream. That is powerful. Like, go down and touch the dream. And like, man, like, so I'm gonna expand on that. Like, what he meant is, like, he would go stay in a 5-star hotel, you know what I mean, in the area of towns and stuff like that, that he wishes that, or that he was trying to elevate himself to. He would place, you know what I mean, they would go out to really fine dining restaurants, stuff like that. They would go and do the things that they would be doing if they were really experiencing the level of financial freedom that they were ultimately pursuing. Now, that's powerful, and it just really plays into what I want to talk about today with elevating your surroundings. I don't know if you noticed, but I've done some elevating myself lately, because I got to the point where I was experiencing levels of success, but I really wasn't allowing it to kind of project me into the new places that were now available to me in my life. You know what I mean? I was maintaining the same relationships, maintaining the same places that I frequented. But even beforehand, like Ed said, like, you know what I mean? It's important to go down and touch the dream, but as the dream starts to be realized, like, you also need to be conscious. Like, are you elevating your surroundings and your circle along with, you know what I mean, relative to, in parallel with the success that you're experiencing? Now, you know what I mean, a lot of people are going to misconstrue that, and they're going to, you know what I mean, go do a bunch of fake flexing and spend money and stuff that they don't have touching the dream that they may actually never obtain. But if you are on a stringent path and your trajectory is clear, and you are putting in real efforts to really elevate yourself, change your station in life, then it is important to go down and experience the things that you wish to be doing once you start realizing that success. So that your brain, because your brain, like, automatically will wire yourself for it. Like, if you know what I mean, if you're hanging out, if you're slumming and hanging out with people that don't match your energy, don't match your ambitions, don't match your goals in any way, then likely that's going to have a negative effect. Now, the contrast to that is to really get yourself into places that, you know what I mean, you may not even feel like you should be at that time. Like, but it's important to go down there and to start cognitively wiring yourself for those experiences and to feel the feelings associated with them, because that's really going to play a big part into ultimately attracting into your life those scenarios, you know what I mean, ongoing. If all you do is go and hang out with people that are doing worse than you, going to places that, you know what I mean, where, like, I'm not even trying to be rude, but, like, you know what I mean, poverty-stricken areas, stuff like that, then there's a good chance, unless you're, you know what I mean, unless you're super, you know what I mean, super inclined to reach your destination and success, that may be detrimental. Like, if you don't know firsthand what it feels like to actually experience the successes that you're pursuing, then, you know what I mean, the universe may not actually be able to align it for you. Like, it's good to have best wishes and to be operating from positive thinking and stuff, but at the same time, like, you really need to, like Ed said, go down and touch the dream. Go down and experience these things. You may actually find out that some things just aren't for you. You know what I mean? Like, and it doesn't have to be an expensive endeavor. Like, if you're building your business, I suggest that, you know what I mean, keep your costs low, and that you should really be funneling everything back into the business in the beginning, especially. But, you know what I mean, it doesn't cost anything to go and test drive the car that you wish to be driving in the near future. Another cool one, and I did this in the past. Like, I'm from Ontario, I'm from Canada, so like the most, I don't know, prestigious cottage country area is, it's called Muskoka. And I imagine even most people in other countries probably know what Muskoka is, especially if you got money. But so what I used to do is I would actually even take my mom out there with me, or like one of my brothers or whatever. Came down here and down to the work that you put in. And it doesn't even have to be personally. Like, if you have tactics and ways to hire the people and get the people around you, and you know what I mean, and whether financially or whatever, motivate those people to do the work, then, you know what I mean, it doesn't even necessarily have to be you. I think a lot of people aren't fucking saying that. They're like, oh, I gotta work 18-hour days and fucking save everything and da da da. It's not necessarily how it works. Like, obviously there is relativity in that, but that's, you know what I mean, ultimately that's just another person selling a dream to the 99. You gotta change, and not change, you gotta elevate your surroundings, reach out, touch the dream, get around the people, the places that you are aspiring to be once you start experiencing the levels of success that you are striving for. Now let's grow together.